Hello everyone, and welcome to Nana Pod. And we are at the last part in here for the 15th volume. So this is 7F Snack Bar, Junko's place. And we've got pictures here of fan art that had been submitted of like Nana and Yuri and Trap Nest and Misato. All the it's it was a good time. It was fun when they went back to this. So now it's Shin, and he's saying, "Hey Junko, I found another typo in volume 14. Nana's line on page 37, panel 4. It's not 'now go get me some water.' It's 'now go get me some ice.'" It's right before Nana freaks out. Ask them to correct it in the next edition. And there's a little note at the bottom that's like, "Don't worry, Shin, it's fixed in the English edition too," from the editor. And Junko says, "Don't worry about the little stuff like that. This time, the mangaka had fun drawing new stuff for the main story. So we only get 5 pages. So don't waste any panels." And Shin says, "Really? What new stuff did she draw?" And Junko says, "How should I know? Why, now, when I finally get serious about this joint, it really sucks." And Shin says, "Don't fight it. It's times like these you should just kick back. It's just the bonus pages." And now it looks like her and Shin are leaving, because he was dressed like, in his little waiter attire, and now he's in his little sweater. And Junko's got, like, her own sweater wrapped around her shoulders, and Shin's like, "Catch you later, heart." They're talking to Yasu. And Junko says, "Just clean up when you're done, heart." And poor Yasu has the dots, and he's like, "All right." And then there's a little sign that says "customer." And now we're breaking the Yasuo verse a little bit, because Isabel is here, and she's saying, "Hey George, did you know that Nana's being made into a TV anime?" And George is here with these 2 beautiful dresses, and he's like, "Look, we got matching dresses for Nana and Hachi. What do you think?" And Isabel's like, "Wonderful. Let's play dress up and make them wear them, heart." I mean, I think they would look so cute. And now here we are. It's the house from Quarter Moon. And Hachi's like, "Hey Nana, isn't there some way we can get this TV to work? Otherwise, how are we going to watch the anime? I'm bored." And the TV is just like bzzz. And Nana's like, "It's broken? I'll fix it." Hachi's like, "Really?" And Nana says, "Let me take care of it, heart." And then she kicks the TV with a wham and a hi-ya. And Hachi's like, "Nana!" But it works because there's a lady on the screen, and she's like, "Next up," and like a of the static. And Hachi's like, "You did it, heart! Yay! That's my Nana." And Nana's drawn very weird here because she's got like the Pinocchio nose, and she's like, "No sweat, man." And this lady is for the family news, and she says, "Konami is releasing a second Nana game, and this time it's for the PSP. For more details, look in the Family Times, delivered tonight." And Hachi says, "Wow, what kind of game is it? I want to play, heart." And Nana says, "What's PSP? Can you play Mahjong on it?" And Hachi says, "It's a small video game player that you can carry around. PlayStation Portable. The screen's supposed to be super clear. And there's a lot of different games available. Maybe I should get one now, heart. It's got Mahjong, too, heart. Maybe they sell it around here. I want a VCR, too. We should get out more often. and I want new clothes too, heart. And Nana says, yeah, but you got any money? And now all the swirls in the background, and Hachi's got the dots with the sweat bead. And then the lady is saying, next up, you can now get JCB credit cards with Nana illustrations on them. And Hachi's like, I want one, heart. And Nana says, no one's ever going to give you a credit card. No way. Now, back in the real world, it's Nobu and Masato. And Nobu looks like a war hero because he's wearing his camo and he's got a bandage around his head and one on his cheek. And he's saying, this is Isabella's island? It looks different than when we were far away. And Faux Masato was like, the mangaka must have just drawn something random because it's the bonus pages. And then she's thinking, but we're risking... Oh, they're both thinking, but we're risking our lives. Damn. And then Nobu's like, all right, we're going in. And there's a little note that says weapon. And he's got like what almost looks like a ye olde cudgel, you know, like Neanderthals would use. And he's like, yar. And now Masato also has one, and she's like, wait for the next volume, to be continued. And then Nobu's like, what the hell? And she's like, hold it, Captain. That's what you do in manga. You gotta keep the readers wanting more. And Nobu's like, but don't do it in the bonus pages. And she says, send us your letters here. And then there's, you know, the little message for where the letters go. It says, Masato reporting from the 6th floor, which is very tense. And a little note at the bottom says, Junko's place is really going off on a tangent here. Wait for volume 16. And that's it, besides, you know, all of the family time stuff here in the back for the, like the cards that you can get Nana on. I'm really jealous. That would have been really cool. But it was probably Japanese only, if I had to guess. And Nobu's side story over here in the cookie issue. And there's the little PSP player. And I think that Melissa said that she had this game. Or if she didn't, she at least had the first one and not the second one. She had the games. It's you know, but they were all in Japanese. So, but she still figured it out, I think. Anyway, that is all, guys, for this particular episode, and this volume is finished. So we will be moving on next month to volume 16. So join me later for that one. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Good night.